Like, now I know why. I have to play that offline. Don't know if this is going to be blocked or not. It looked good. It looked interesting. I don't know what it is, honestly. Jesus Christ! What the fuck do you play in when you make a screen like this? Do you play in, like, a hospital? What the flying fuck? Are you like, it'll be really cool to come in bright white and blind the fuck out of them? Yeah? Up there. Goddamn, dude. Alright, I need to get to my Twitch and see how it sounds on the different volumes. She is a very loud game. Okay. Individual voices. Wow, that's some insane programming right there. Try here. Let's try 70. Once the 70 is checked, I will turn this off and we'll. Alright, I'm liking it. When force skip is on, the fast forward skips all dialogue, regardless of whether you've seen it before. When autoplay is on, the game will not wait for input to continue the next line. I want to feel like the story is happening. I don't want to feel like I control it, and I like when I skip and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I like that because life doesn't wait for you to catch up. So here we go. I don't even know what this is. Aurora's fine for now. I don't want to make fun of it. I want to have fun with it. Let's see what it is. Are you going to block me or tag me or send me death threats? I don't fucking know what to expect. What the hell was that? That was a weird sound. It's a little black thing down there. Deep in the heart of the Zamrald forest lies the village of Akash, where the Alwan, or the elemental people, reside. Thanks to their command of magic, the elements have managed to... I'm really fucking this up. I'm under pressure. The elementals have managed to live mostly undisturbed by humanity, but an unexplained gradual drop in the number of female births has forced them to interbreed with women from the nearby human village of Haven. What the fuck? Oh, come on. Come on. You can't expect me to read that and not stop and go, what the fuck?
Wake up.
Come on. Whatever. Who the fuck would read that and keep reading? You take a second, you're like, wait, what the fuck did I just read? Whatever, man. An HD bed, maybe. What is all this? There's like weird stuff all over the screen. Weird effect. I don't know what this is. Aurora. Alright, you're not working, so... Aurora, get the fuck up!
Wake up.
Ah. Is that my father? What time is it?
Do I have to sing the wake-up song? You're getting a bit too old for this.
Fucking sing it! Shut up and sing it. I can hide this? Oh. That's a gigantic dialogue box.
You, who, it's Mr. Sun. Can you come out and play?
It's weird that it's not what the box says. Oh. That sounded like you fell off your bed. I sit upright in my bed immediately, willing myself awake out of sheer embarrassment.
Papa, I'm 20 years old. You don't have to sing me awake anymore.
My father is sitting in a chair next to my bed. I don't think I said the words. My father is sitting in a chair next to my bed, still in the middle of an old childhood song. He stops when he sees me sitting up and gives me a wink.
Oh, I get it. You don't want any of your classmates to hear and get jealous. Not everyone gets such a marvelous musical start to their day.
I can't help but smile. My father communicates primarily in corny jokes. What?
It's hard enough keeping the peace with those guys. I don't need to give them anything else to argue about. What are you doing here this early, though?
My father lives a few days away in a home village. Aquaba? Aquaba. It's like Agrabah, but Aquaba. Akaba. I usually only see him a few times a year. His job keeps him busy, and it's not the easiest of journeys for an elemental of his age. He's been in town visiting for a few days now. Then why didn't you clean up, you lazy bit?
What? Isn't it enough to want to see my precious daughter?
It's always enough, Papa. But that could have waited until after school.
You're 20 years old, what? I'm sure she means college, shut up. He suddenly looks away, embarrassed, remembering that his daughter's stupid as fuck and has been held back 25 times. He begins to fidget nervously with the tip of his beard. Who does that? Sorry if you're that guy that does that.
Well, you're getting to a special time in your life. You know, there's going to be some changes.
Is he having the puberty talk at 20? Is he? This is M-rated, by the way. I want you to know that. This is an M-rated... Am I wrong? Is this M-rated? Because it doesn't feel like it's M-rated.
Yeah, I know, Papa. I'm going to have to choose my element in 2 weeks.
Unlike males, elemental females aren't born into one element. We have the ability to command all elements until we come of age at 20. They say it's an evolutionary advantage that allows us to choose our partners more easily. But from where I'm sitting... I need another cup of coffee. From where I'm sitting, it sounds a lot more like a giant inconvenience. How do you even begin to decide something like that?
No, not just that. Physical changes.
First, let's talk about these. What is he doing? Why did he wait till she was 20 to have this conversation? Please tell me he does this. I tagged Twitch. I tagged adult, so you can't say I didn't. He crosses his arms and looks up at the ceiling, then sighs and resumes fidgeting with his beard.
Your 20th birthday is only 2 weeks away now, which means your body has already begun the process of maturing.
Okay, I'm so interested in this for many reasons. I'm gonna go get coffee. No, I want to see how the seasoned veterans do this and not make it come off as a perverted scene. I'm really curious on this one. There's a lot of things that you get when you're not in the scene, but to like pull it off when you don't have the scene, I fucking hate auditions, dude. Because you don't know where you are in the scene, and see, at this point they've already gotten the job, they know what's up, so it'll be easier for them to do it. But it's like, what the fuck were they thinking when they auditioned? I'll be right back. I feel like this is gonna be fun. Better than I actually thought it would be, so give me a second. Yeah, I think this is going to be quite good, so give me a second. When I get coffee, you know I'm actually interested, so. Hey, they actually programmed right. Holy shit. I don't know if it turned the brightness up. I don't know why the hell people make shit so dark now. Are you still on? Yep. I never understand holiday bullshit. It's like, it's just something that I'm gonna say and I don't really care. But it's like if a Jewish person came up to me, don't give a shit. If they think I look Jewish, don't care. If they come up to me and they were like, Happy Hanukkah, I wouldn't get mad. Oh, don't celebrate Hanukkah. I would look at them and say, Happy Hanukkah. I would do the same thing if somebody was like, Happy Kwanzaa. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. I don't understand why people get mad about this shit. It's like, it's a holiday. Enjoy it. People are weird during the holiday. I swear to God, people just want to fight over shit sometimes. I swear. I hope my voice comes back. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys, I wanted to say it in the other video, but I couldn't, because Ratchet & Clank blocked us. But I actually get that one. Because they made the movie and the game so fucking similar, they had to do that. Trust me, you don't want to get involved in the major multi-million-dollar lawsuits you could get in for having movie footage on your game. So be thankful they did that. But I actually put in an audition on Fiverr to do some of the characters in that game for, I guess, a fan skit. And it's still in talks, but I'm hoping I'll get it. The girl seems like she likes what I'm doing, so... Still, my voice is still rough though, but I know I can do some of those characters. Here we go.
This is really the sort of talk your mother should have had with you. And I suppose that can't be helped. I'm sure you remember 2 years ago, they had a talk with you and your classmates about some of the changes the boys were experiencing.
You know, I've had a lot of things happen to me in my life, but I don't think I've had a video game teach me about puberty as a woman. Don't tell me I'm going to experience that right now. Oh my God, please don't tell me that. Male elementals reach sexual maturity 2 years earlier than elemental females. We learned all about that in excruciating detail 2 years ago.
Yeah, I remember. That was an awkward day.
I think this one's gonna top it.
Well, it's your time now. They'll talk to you about that today, I imagine. Things are going to be different for you from now on.
What is this? So this is a multiple choice game? It's gotta be, because they said there were a ton of endings. He looks a bit sad, little bitch. I like that the wind's blowing. It doesn't even need to be in this kind of game.
You know you're the most precious thing in the world to me, and I trust you to take care of yourself. But men are going to be looking at you differently now. Even your classmates. Well, especially your classmates. A female elemental is an exceedingly rare thing. The last time this village even had a female elemental come of age was over 200 years ago. And you know the child of a male and female elemental is a pureblood.
Really?
Many of our people have killed for that sort of power.
God damn. I reach out for Papa's hand and give it a reassuring squeeze.
I know, Papa. You kept me enrolled here in the academy even after I went through the change because you trusted them to keep me safe and teach me to protect myself. Trust in the decision you made and trust me.
This is not a matter of trusting you, stupid. Elementals are agendered? Wow. Are agendered until 10 years of age. We simply refer to this part of our life cycle as the change. Papa squeezes my hand back and gives me a misty-eyed smile.
You're right, you're right. I'm so proud of the woman you've become. Speaking of which, I'll be back in 2 weeks to see your coming-of-age ceremony. Have you given any thought to what element you'd like to choose yet?
I've tried, but I don't know, Papa. They all have their own advantages.
I don't know what your options are. What the fuck is that? Papa sits back in his chair and calls forth a small orb of water. It floats just above his hand, glittering in the early morning sunlight.
You could always give the old family element a try. What are you waiting for?
Why didn't they remove the click? That's weird. I heard that. He's actually had a couple clicks they didn't remove. I groan and cover my face with the blanket.
That's it, I quit. I'm going back to sleep.
I'm not picking on them or calling them lazy. I'm learning what they put out. Because I'd like to know what's acceptable, what's not acceptable. It seems like I worry about dumb shit. I guess everybody does at first. Papa laughs and tousles my hair. Oh my god, South Park, get the fuck out of my head.
Too early in the morning to laugh that hard,
You don't
eh?
love me!
You know I'll be happy as long as you're happy. But water wouldn't hurt.
I don't understand this coming-of-age woman shit. Please get this scene over with. He bends over and kisses my forehead.
Take care of yourself, sweet girl.
Go away, get out.
I'll be seeing you again before you know it.
Get the fuck out of my room.
Thanks for everything, Papa. See you soon.
I roll over to see if I can get another hour of sleep before class, but it's too late. I'm wide awake. I get out of bed and get dressed. What? You were naked? That whole scene? I look at myself in the mirror for a moment. I don't look any different. I don't think I feel any different. Maybe it's like some subtle hormonal thing. Or maybe it didn't happen yet. I can't believe that's out on Twitch forever. Oh, great. Well, hopefully no one finds this video. Whatever, I can't waste time worrying about things I don't understand. I'm sure they'll explain it today in class. Maybe it'll be less awkward now that the boys are even more mature. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm 36 years old. They don't get more mature. I'm sorry to tell you. Oh, you can fucking fall for the lies all you want. They don't get more mature. Who am I kidding? It's going to be terrible. I fix my hair in the mirror and gather my school things up. The words were there. Let's just get this over with. That a girl. Akash, oh, it's a school. Oh, you made me buy a school game. Fuck you. Because now I'm 36 years old and going to school. Come on. Voluntarily. Wow, there's nobody here. Excuse me, there's nobody here. Akash Academy. Elementals from all over the land send their children here. Every year, only 6 students are accepted into the incoming class. What the fuck? You wouldn't make much money. The faculty does its best to make sure each element type is represented, but it isn't always possible with the pool of applicants. Just the fights this would start in the community. They let that water bitch in there, but not my fireball. Fucking bullshit school. We were lucky enough to have one of every element in our class, plus me. I was born a water elemental, but after I went through the change, I lost that part of my identity. Says Titty.
Good morning.
Huh? You didn't say my name, you... Oh, yeah, because I could change it. Aurora. Lux, we've been best friends since the first day of school. He's the only one who didn't treat me differently after the change. He's a light elemental.
Morning, Lux.
Okay. I take a seat next to him. He gives me his usual sweet smile. Okay. I'm sorry, developers. If you want to fight me, fight me. I have one question. If only 6 students are normally accepted, why are there more than 6 chairs? It's a fair question. It's a fair question.
You look really nice today. Did you do something different with your hair?
I don't know how I feel about this. play the bitch. Don't I always look nice, you fuck? Oh, thanks, just the usual. Both these answers suck shit. Yeah, sure, I'll just all thanks, just the usual.
Aw, thanks. Just the usual.
You like me, you really like me, trophy earned, oh my fucking god.
There's definitely something different today.
Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me.
Surely you can't be so naive, Lux.
Sirocco is a wind elemental and oh, that god, I thought that was a girl, and I was like, wait, that was what I just heard? Oh, it's got elf ears. I love elf ears, but it's a man. Sirocco is a wind elemental and definitely the school playboy. Someone less charitable than me might call him a pervert. He likes to be called Rocco. Rocco? Rocco?
Today is an important day in a female elemental's life. The day her body starts going through some special changes.
Why would you say it that way? Lux frowns, but isn't quite sure how to respond. Rocco slings his arm over the back of his chair and gives me his most winning smile.
Darling, you're looking even more scrumptious than usual today.
Yeah, I understand that they may change it, but you can't make a thing like that in programming. Like if they don't change it, say Aurora. That's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of interesting to me. I get if they change it, but I didn't change it. Next time I will, since you've not... I thought they'd say it.
Scrumptious? Do you even hear yourself sometimes? Who says scrumptious?
Rowan is Rocco's best friend and an earth elemental. He's not a very serious student, but he's a skilled fighter. He's a nice guy, but he always is hanging out with Rocco, so we don't spend much time together. Rocco turns back to look at Rowan with a look of mock disdain.
I'm not going to take advice on how to talk to women from a guy that's never even touched one.
I'll touch a giant vagina right now, and he just touches it. That's what I would do. I'd fucking fight this guy.
I could touch plenty of women if I wanted to. I just choose not to.
What?
I'm saving myself.
Right. You're saving yourself.
So many things I can't relate to. What the fuck? Oh, he turns around and gets punched in the fucking head. He turns back around and elbows the boy sitting to his right.
Can you believe this guy, Iggy? Saving himself? The delusion. Saving himself for the scores of women we're going to encounter in our lifetime?
Don't bring me into your idiotic conversations. And I'm not going to tell you again. Stop calling me Iggy.
Fire elemental? Ignatius, he's a fire elemental. He prefers to keep to himself, but Rocco and Rowan are always teasing him. We used to get along alright before I went through the change, but nowadays, I feel like he can't quite look at me in the eyes anymore, but he can look out in other places. Ignatius pulls his chair away from Rocco and throws elbows out over the desk as if to keep Rocco at bay, glaring pointedly at his notes. What? I don't understand. He pulls his chair away from Rocco, and then he throws his elbows out over the desk. What the fuck does that even mean? What? I don't think I understand the scene. Rowan holds his hands out and calls forth the finest tower. It looks like, oh, the tiniest flower. Didn't expect him to pull a fucking flower. Leela pulls forth the tiniest flower. He leans over. He leans over Rocco and holds it out to Ignatius.
Hey now, Rocco, that wasn't cool. Don't be upset. Please accept this as a peace offering. Natty.
Natty? Ignatius lifts his hand and burns the flower Rowan is holding without even looking up from his notes. Rowan jerks his hand back and drops the former flower's embers with a yelp. Ah! Clutching his hand, the parchment in front of him begins to smoke.
Ouch! Come on, man, I need those fingers.
Rowan, your parchment.
Yeah, this is more an experiment. I want to hear what other people do, how they record, what they cut out, what they put in. since I understand the engineering side now. Rowan's dry parchment has burst into flames. A plume of smoke now rises from the desk in front of him. A thin jet of water arcs gracefully across the room and puts out the small fire raging on Rowan's desk.
Nothing more than a bunch of overgrown children. Shameful.
God damn, I know a lot of these voices. Caspian. If we had nobility, Caspian would be the elemental version of a prince. He comes from a long line of distinguished line of purebred water elementals. Which means he's inbred, right? Because, like, that's what they did back then. It's like, oh, my sister, let's fuck. That's what they did. I don't know why the fuck. How do they get royalty? I don't understand the past. I don't understand a lot of things that we did. He's not close with anyone here. I sometimes wonder if he has any friends at all in his home village.
What are you thinking, Ignatius? Using magic like that in such close quarters? Offensive magic should not be used so thoughtlessly.
He immediately makes a fire dildo. Offensive magic. No, never mind. Ignatius glowers at Caspian for a moment. Then he returns to poring over his notes. Caspian turns his intimidating gaze to Rowan and Rocco.
And you two. Antagonize Ignatius on your own time. Some of us are here to learn.
Aren't you like the oldest fucking person here? He sits down in the seat closest to the door. Rowan grimaces at the wet pile of ashes, where his parchment used to be. Rocco claps... I thought it slaps. Rocco claps him on the back and laughs. I learned the other day that the word clasp is kind of hard in a sentence when you're, Shut up. It's kind of hard word.
Cheer up, Rowan. It's not like those notes were going to be of any use anyway. Maybe Iggy will let you borrow his.
Just as Ignatius turns to say something, our instructor enters the room. Oh, it sounds like somebody left. What? No, the walking and then the door. That sounded like someone left the fucking room. Elder Glenn, oh Christ, teaches us elemental history. He's a kind old piece of donkey shit, though his lectures tend to be quite a bit dry. Fuck you.
Good morning, class.
That's not really an old voice. Good morning, Elder Glenn. Maybe I should put in for senior voices. God damn it. What was that? Elder Glenn unrolls a large, weathered piece of parchment. There's an illustration of a naked male and female elemental on it. How the fuck? Who let him in? Who let this man in the fucking school? What? That's... Oh, goodness, no. Did he forget that he had his Playboy book today? Elder Glenn beams jovially at us all.
Goodness me, it's been a few hundred years since this parchment has seen any use in our academy. We have a special lesson for you this morning.
Oh, it wasn't an accident. Okay. I thought he brought his porn parchment. God damn it. I don't think I've ever seen Rocco pay such rapt attention to one of Elder Glenn's lectures. Alexa, what is the word rapt?
As a noun, rat is usually defined as...
No!
Several
Alexa.
long-tailed rodents of the...
No. What is the word rapt? R-A-P-T.
As a noun, rap is usually defined as a reproach for some lapse or misdeed or, alternatively, a gentle blow. As a verb, rap can mean strike sharply.
Strike sharply or to blow? Blow? Attention? Or strike sharply? I don't think they used that right. But she also made it an acronym. She meant like R period A. I don't know if she's using the right word.
As you all know, elementals come of age at 20. There's two components to maturity. The physical component and the mental component. Mental is self-explanatory, but the physical, well, so many of us never even see a female elemental within our lifetimes. So it's perfectly normal to be confused about this.
I'm gonna get physical. They can go their whole lifetime never seeing a woman? What? Roko drapes his arms around Rowan and jokes with him in a stage whisper. What the fuck?
It's perfectly normal. Don't be embarrassed, Rowan.
Don't fucking touch me, half-naked douchebag. Rowan shrugs Roko's arm off his shoulders and stares straight ahead. The tips of his ears are tinged with red. I almost said tinged. Tinged. Elder Glenn doesn't seem to notice and obviously continues on with his lecture. He unrolls another parchment. This one contained an explicit illustration of a male and female tangled up in each other. I've never seen anything like it, but for some reason, it makes me feel embarrassed. Did you literally put me in their fucking life the first day they learn about sex? What the fuck is this game? Did you guys hear about the back button? What the fuck was Sony thinking on that one? Someone said there's not enough buttons? Who the fuck said that? Comments. I want to know who said it. Why the fuck? I don't understand it. I do like that there's a stereo port to plug into. That's pretty cool. So for that, I may actually get it. Because that mono kind of sucks donkey shit, but having a stereo port. Other than that, it's like, what the flying fuck use does it get? Will there be games that use it and have even more buttons? I mean, for fuck's sake, dude. I was watching somebody, there's only 6 combinations. Wrong. Look how many buttons there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4. 8. These are 4. These can kind of be, what, 4 together. And 4. There's a lot of fucking buttons on this goddamn. Plus, you got this. Plus, you got the fucking light if it wants to use that too. There's a lot of fucking possibilities with this goddamn controller.
Reproduction between a male and female elemental is a rare but beautiful thing. For most male elementals, it's nothing more than a fairy tale, an unattainable ideal. Long ago, we had equal numbers of males and females, but over the centuries, the balance has dwindled.
Did he say non-obtainable? Like he couldn't say unattainable? I swear I heard non-attainable. I can feel my cheeks burning. Giggity. I wonder what the boys think of this. Oddly, I've always wondered why women kind of hold their butt cheeks as they walk. I always see those women like put their hands in their back pockets. I always use this as an excuse to look at their ass. I don't know why they do it. I guess they don't have front pockets, right? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't like any of these shitheads. This is puberty. This could be like... Oh my god. I don't know what the fuck this is and why this is M-rated. Looks at Lux. I rest my chin in my hand and take a quick peek over at Lux next to me. He appears to be studying the illustration with with an almost scientific interest. His brow is furrowed, and he nods periodically. I cover my mouth with my hand to hide my smile. He looks like he's doing a math problem. Why is he taking this so seriously? I'm going to have to tease him about this later.
Physically, female elementals and human females are extremely similar, but the coupling of a male and female elemental is different in many ways. The most important way, however, is that the fruit of their union will result in a pure blood elemental.
So who I pick to mate with will... This game is fucking weird. I don't think this is what I'm going to play for the... I'm definitely not playing this for the rest of the day, but I'm going to give it time to kick in and see if we like it. But at this moment, I'm just like... Eh? Should have played Root.
A pure blood elemental's command of magic is vastly stronger than that of a human elemental mix. You can understand now why some villages have gone to war over a single female elemental.
Why the fuck are you talking so fast, dude? It's a big sentence, but... No, what I'm trying to figure out... I wonder if he's not doing this. If he's Like, this is a big enough job that they take the audio and they master it. That's why he's recording in this way. So I got to imagine these guys know how to edit their own stuff at this point in their career. He smiles kindly at me, as if he's paying me a compliment. I give him an awkward smile and fart a little out of my vagina.
Female elementals reach sexual maturity just before the elemental age of majority, unlike male elementals who reach sexual maturity at age 18. You may recall our lecture 2 years ago.
Would the back button even help me? Hold on. No. Wait. No.
Do I ever, sir? It was riveting.
Caspian gives Rocco a look of pure disgust. What the fuck? Rocco doesn't seem to notice. Jesus Christ, get over yourself. Do you have pink highlights, dude?
Ah, thank you, Sorako. Now, you may have noticed something different about your classmate today. With the coming-of-age ceremony just around the corner, she will be ready to reproduce.
The whole class has to talk about this in front of her, and she's the only one, and it's rare to see. Wow, okay. I'm actually, am I going to get raped in this game? I don't know what the fuck this game is now, and I'm kind of freaking out about it. You set me up. Oh, this is fucking weird. I don't know what this game is, dude. Am I picking my mate?
As an elemental female, it is your duty to select a suitable partner and bear as many children as you can as soon as possible. You should begin screening suitors within the week.
At this moment, I can't figure out why these actors wanted to be part of this project. I'm hoping it takes a cool turn, but right now this is pretty weird. This is unreal. I can feel the eyes of my entire class boring into me. I sink down a bit further into my seat. I know Elder Glenn means well, but this kind of attention is humiliating. I never asked for any of this. And as for kids... I do want to have kids, but I don't even have a boyfriend. Sure. This is fucking weird. I mean, yeah, sure I want to have kids, but I don't have a boyfriend right now, so one thing at a time. The rest of the day drags by. Class finally ends, and I gather my things to leave at once. Rocco leans casually against my desk.
Where are you off to in such a hurry? Eager to begin screening suitors already? Let me be the first to apply.
Mess with him, ignore him, shut him down hard. Okay, so I get to be that bitch in my life that I hate. That fucks with me, or really? This is a weird change of power. I don't know what to do with it. I hate him, so I'm gonna mess with him. I smile sweetly at Rocco and run my finger along his cheek, catching one of his curls with my index finger. He gives me the usual smirk. I'm a bit irritated with myself for finding him so attractive when he's being so obnoxious.
It is so sweet that you actually think you have a chance with me. Tell you what, though. I like your confidence. You're going to make some human woman very happy someday.
Oh! I pat his cheek patronizingly and breeze past him. It takes him a moment. It takes him a moment to recover, but he laughs it off like he's in on the joke.
Oh, honey, I've made several human women very happy already. You just come and find old Rocco when you want a piece of all this happiness.
What the fuck did I buy? He gestures to himself. Caspian gives him a look that could curdle milk. Caspian gives him a look that could curdle milk, then sweeps past me on his way out. I hurry out the door before Rocco can say anything else. This is hurrying? Oh, okay. Finally, alone after a humiliating afternoon. I should go to my room to decompress. Who talks like that? A bath might be nice after all this. I never understand soaking in your filth. I never get that. I like showers. fuck are you walking in? As I walk back to the student quarters, I notice more eyes on me than usual. Elemental men are staring at me everywhere. Everywhere I go, it's a bit uncomfortable. As I start to pick up the pace a little, someone steps into my path.
You're looking good today. Real good.
Why in the flying fuck does this game exist? I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, am I stupid? Is this M-rated? I'm actually like a fucking terrified. I probably shouldn't look up why, because if I look up why now, it might fucking know the twist to the game, yeah. I clutch my vagina. I clutch my... Shut up. I clutch my bag a bit closer and walk right around him. I just felt like saying what I wanted to say.
Hey, that's okay. You look just as good from behind, too. Come see me sometime soon. You know where I'll be.
He laughs a bit too loudly. I can feel his eyes walk on me long after he's gone. It makes me shudder. Student dormitory. Really? Stuttering? You couldn't stabilize with these graphics? I don't really think it's a graphic thing, but I think this is all hand-drawn if I remember correctly. As I gather my things to go to the bathhouse, I can't shake the creepy encounter from earlier. Elder Glenn's lectures echo into my ears. Elder Glenn's lecture echoes in my ear? I don't think that's right. You can understand now why some villages have gone to war over a single female elemental. It might not be a good idea for me to walk to the bathhouse alone with that guy around. I should bring someone with me just in case. I guess just stick with Lux, I guess. I don't fucking care. This is weird. Lux's room is conveniently across the hall from mine. We used to slide letters to each other under each other's doors, but we haven't done that in some time now. I knock on Lux's door with a practiced ease. What? Practiced ease? Like, she literally, before she got to the door, she's like, no, that's not how you do it. How do you do it? You just... Are you what is a practiced ease? I never have to worry about what I'll get with Lux. He's always so kind and reliable.
Coming.
The door swings open, and good, because that could have been another sound effect, too. The door swings open to reveal Lux's smiling face. He beams down at me.
What a nice surprise. What can I do for you?
I would just like to once hear like a knock on the door and you hear, every fucking time I'm on the toilet. That's more realistic. Every fucking time I get a visitor, it's when I'm not ready for one. Huh? What the hell is this one? Okay, hang on. I want to see what this reply was real quick.
Hey, Lux. Would you mind walking somewhere with me? I could really use some company today.
I actually had to do this for a girl once now that I think about it. She was so creeped out by someone that when she was at work, she worked at Sheets. She fucking called me and said, come down and pretend to be my boyfriend. It's fucking crazy how... I don't know. Hang on. I want to actually get into this. Wait, what? Hang on. What the fuck are you saying, dude? God damn. Alright, I'll read this later. It says actually somebody really trying to help me. And it sounds like they're seasoned, so I'm gonna actually give this a try. Sounds like they've been acting for a while. Cool, I like when people are open. The acting community so far seems pretty fucking cool. I'm sure I'm gonna meet the assholes too. I mean, that's everywhere. It's every job. Alright, so... Oh. No, I was thinking about it, like, I've been thinking about it a lot lately, but it's like, why is it one girl can, like, look at you and smile, and you're just like, what the fuck's that bitch's problem? Then another girl, I wouldn't say the same look, but basically same gesture, smile, and you can't get out of your head. It makes your day. It's like, what the fuck is so different person to person? Is it the feelings behind it that we feel. Like, I've always been thinking, I've been playing like motion games where I'll look at the back of their head and I'll just think thoughts because I want to see, because I swear to God, our energies, we pick it up somehow. It's fucking weird. I don't understand how the body works. There's so much science does not fucking explain at all. There's more than just sense, and there's so much more going on with the human body. But it just amazes me, the same gesture from a different person can completely stay in your head for weeks and make your life just amazing. But another person does it and you're just like, fucking crazy bitch. I don't know why.
Of course, but is everything all right?
I guess that's why we're so afraid to approach the girl, you know? We're afraid they'll take it that way.
I'm okay, but things got kind of weird earlier. I'll explain on the way.
No problem. Let's head out then.
Okay. Now this is gonna get tons of views. Yeah, I gotta read that. I can't believe someone was that nice.
It was bad enough having Elder Glenn go on about all that embarrassing stuff, but when I left the classroom today, I could feel everyone else staring at me too. And I can deal with that, whatever.
Okay.
But there was this really creepy guy who just got in my way.
See?
And he didn't even touch me, but it was like he was looking right through me. And the things he said, and the gross little laugh.
I was actually, I was trying to get a job, okay? There's a book, and all I had to do was play a pervert. But I couldn't figure it out. Because one, I actually like and respect women, so it's really fucking hard to do. And two, every woman I asked, and I'm not kidding you, couldn't agree on what makes someone creepy. It's another fucking interesting thing. But it was like, the girl was like, he's a real big guy and he's creepy. And I'm like, I'm probably bigger than the dude you're talking about, and I could lift you up over my head easy, but I don't scare you. And no, there's something inherently that freaks you out, but it's like an unexplainable thing. And I can completely understand it, because I can't explain why some girls creep me the fuck out. I used to think, oh, a stalker's funny. Oh, what a pussy. You don't like a stalker? Get one. It's not fun. There's nothing fucking fun about it.
You know, I can deal with one guy, but I'm starting to think that maybe this is going to be what it's like from now on. An entire village of guys looking at me and just counting their future children.
Guys don't do that. I might do that now tomorrow. I'm gonna look at this little Asian girl I have a crush on at work, like... She's gonna look at me like, what the fuck is he doing? Luck shakes his head sadly. Which head?
I wish I could tell you that it isn't true, but it is going to happen. You've already started to experience it. I promise you one thing, though. No one's going to speak to you like that as long as I'm around.
Ooh, is that a threat, Lux?
Yes?
Come on, Lux. Talk like that doesn't suit you.
Tommy's gonna become like a woman beater or something. I don't know what to expect. Why is this M-rated?
Hey now, it's not all talk. Do you think these muscles are just for show?
Don't fucking go where I think you're going. I don't know what to... I'm gonna laugh it off because I naturally did that.
Lux, honey, I've known you since we were kids. I know you can't stand fighting. Hurting people is not your thing. But I love that about you.
I suppose so.
Okay, he calmed down. I was a little worried there. He's Hulk smash! Oh. Actually, like, no woman will ever answer me because they never do. But what would you do if a guy just walked up to you and was just like, "Hi, how's it going?" and just chilled, and then right before he walked away, "Let me smash," and then just walk away? I just want to see how a girl reacts. The other day, man, sometimes I hate my job so much. I shouldn't even say this. I don't know, I was thinking fucking stupid shit. Like, sometimes I fantasize about getting fired, so I don't have to fucking work at the job anymore. And I was like, sexual harassment could be the key. The right cheek could set me free. And I don't know why this shit pops into my head, alright? I'm just watching this girl walk by and I'm just like, I've never done that. Come on, let me have my thoughts. Like women don't have pervy thoughts. Get the hell out of here. I don't know, I swear it's just random dumb shit pops into my head. I'm so fucking bored at that place. But It's allowing me to follow a dream, so that's awesome. Oh, I can't even say it anymore. It's not a dream. I'm doing it. See, it's not lazy. Like, there is care and heart. I think all this is hand-drawn and by a very small studio, but how the fuck did they get the money for these actors? And what makes them want to do it? Let's keep playing. I gotta keep playing. I'm so curious why they wanted this project. It's like, what's his name? Chris Patton? He's done a lot of shitty things. I think you're going to. Job is a job. You gotta do it. When you need money, you need fucking money. But there's been a lot of anime that I was just like, eh. But it wasn't his fault. Maybe he just went with what he had. I don't know. But there's been a lot of anime he was really good in. Like Kino's Journey, Razafan. That's all I can think of right now. I haven't watched anime in a long time.
Oh, yes, have you heard? They've captured a human boy.
The guy that did Junior just did a fucking awesome movie.
What?
What? Humans and elementals have been at odds for generations. We've had a peace agreement with the nearby village for the last few hundred years, but things have been really tense between us lately.
Elder Soul is taking us to see him during class tomorrow.
I thought you said Elder Scrolls. Okay. That's gonna be hard not to hear Elder Scrolls. Jesus Christ. Every time you say that, I'm gonna hear Elder Scrolls. Oh my god.
Wow. That's crazy. I guess I'll finally get to see a human with my own eyes.
What? 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 Huh?
It'll be my first time, too. I imagine it should be for most of us. Unless Rocco's not the only one who's been sneaking out.
Your demeanor is completely changed and it's freaking me the fuck out. Oh, don't be vulnerable. God damn it. It's as a male, I want her to be... Tease him.
Don't lie, Lux. We all know where you go at night. Rocco only wishes he got around as much as you do.
Excuse me?
Sorry, Lux. You just make it so much fun to tease you. You are so cute.
What the fuck was the name of that game that ProZD was in? I think I'm gonna play that next. I think I am.
Cute.
It's perfect to drink to. I don't know what this is. If this doesn't pick up by 11:30, we'll still probably play it to see where it goes, because I'm curious how they got all these A-list actors.
Here we are. You go ahead. I'll wait outside to make sure no one gives you any trouble. Take your time.
Lux and I walked back to the dormitory without any more creepy incidents. Maybe it was just that guy. Or maybe seeing me with Lux makes them feel like they don't have a chance. Either way, I'm going to have to be more aware of my surroundings from now on. I will say the writing has some issues because obviously English is not your first language, but it's not bad. I actually like that you pause in a way that's readable, because there's so fucking many times I'm doing a job and I'm like, Jesus Christ, where am I breathing? And so they do a good job here. But sometimes you have to find the breathe points yourself. But they did a good job here, for the actors, I think. The men in the village are looking at me differently now, and it seems they don't all have good intentions. I don't think any of them have good intentions. You'd be a big stupid. 13 days until coming of age ceremony. Oh my god. So it's almost like 13 days till I'm legal. What the fuck, man? I don't know how to take this game right now. I'm almost legal. I just realized I don't know where it is, how it is for everyone else in America, or the world for that matter. But apparently you have to be 21 to buy cigarettes now. Back in my day. I awakened to the sounds of a lot of hustle and bustle. Seems like there's much more activity in the village than usual. There's a strange amount of chatter and doors and windows opening and closing for such an early hour. It's funny that you say that, because today I couldn't fucking record. There's so fucking much holiday traffic, I guess, going by. I rub the sleep from my eyes and begin my morning routine. That's such a weird... Rub the sleep from my eyes. Katakawa Games. Why do I know that? So this is a team-up between two studios, but Katakawa, I know I own their stuff. Just cannot think of what it is. I've been playing so many different indie small studio stuff that it's actually pretty good. I don't go by graphics. I'm going by what you're doing, and I'm kind of enjoying this here. It's definitely weird, though. Akash Village Square. I don't care about the slowdown. This is on an SSD hard drive and PS4 Pro, so it's going to slow down for you. As soon as I step outside... No, wait, actually this is not SSD. This is the hybrid. Still a faster hard drive than the normal one. As soon as I step outside, I'm greeted with a flurry of activity. Elementals wheeling carts. What? Carrying massive bundles of fabric. You don't want to know what's in here right now. Leading livestock through the village. I really wish that this matched what you're fucking making me read. Just to name a few. As I approach the village square... I've finished reading it, Brain! As I approach the village square, I can hear a barker and his apprentice gossiping as they work.
Can you believe it, sir? We're finally going to have a female at the coming-of-age ceremony this year. How exciting!
I'd like to hear it. What the hell's a vagina? What? What do you do with it? Huh?
Take it easy on that dough, son.
Oh,
We haven't
my
had
nipple.
an opportunity like this for 200 years.
Why are you rubbing
And
your
I'll
nipple?
Be damned if we lose out to Briarwood and his inferior sweet rolls because you've overworked the dough.
Did you get a nipple cut? I don't understand. Dude, there's a fucking paper cut pain for you. Imagine a paper nipple cut. I don't know why the fuck he's holding his titty. Leave me alone. As soon as they catch sight of me, their chatter ceases. Oh, what the fuck? Magnus motions toward me with his rolling pin and swats his hapless apprentice in the back of the head. The apprentice dies, blood dripping everywhere. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Why is this M-rated? The apprentice rushes over to me with a bundle wrapped in cloth. Whatever it is, it smells incredible.
Excuse me, miss? Ma'am? We would be honored if you would accept these sweet rolls.
What's the occasion?
For being so damn fine.
We're just so excited about the coming-of-age ceremony that we got started early and now we've made too many. Please, miss, enjoy them.
You probably should while they're fresh. I shrug and accept the bundle with a gracious smile. Don't mind if I do. That was kind of like a Homer Simpson line.
Thank you so much. These smell lovely.
The apprentice bows profusely as he backs away towards the bakery. How many fucking times do you bow before it's profusely? Alexa, definition for profusely.
Profusely is usually defined as in an abundant manner.
Yes, I guess just a lot. That's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure. I was trying to how many until it's defined as that, but I guess just many times.
Oh no, thank you, miss. You honor us.
He continues bowing until he backs into his boss, who gives me a cheery wave with his rolling pin before steering his apprentice back into the kitchen. I've stopped by their bakery countless times on my way home from class. All this formality is a little strange. I won't say no to free sweet rolls, though. I'm imagining sweet rolls are like cinnamon bun rolls. I fucking love cinnamon. I have not had cinnamon rolls in a long time. I love those, dude. I gotta go back to that. This is highly ambitious, too. This is like a first project from the studio. And you got like all this going on. You have to make sure the writers keep them in count, and then the engineers master the audio and line it up. And this is a lot of work for a small studio. Before I can even unwrap the bundle to try a sweet roll, a few children approach me with a bundle of flowers. They seem a bit nervous, but eventually one steps forward and offers me a flower crown.
Miss, please do our family the honor of accepting.
I don't know if this is good acting or if this is bad acting. Hang on. I'm guessing the kid's supposed to have a letter he's reading. Stupid. Okay. Okay. The child appears to be reading from a messy scrawl on their wrist. Okay. Oh, captain. They sweated it and fucked it up. Okay. Did I don't know if I read it. I'm sorry. The child appears to be reading from a messy scrawl on their wrist. Well, actually, your wrist doesn't get sweaty. I bend down and indicate my acceptance of their gift with a bow. A bow. A bow. They seem relieved that they don't have to deliver the rest of their speech, and carefully place the crown on my head.
My, what a fine crown. I feel like a goddess.
And then literally 2 seconds later, she's like... The child drops into a formal bow, but smiles cheerfully before turning and running back to the other children. Huh? I keep there are kind of like CG things though. I don't know. They said there are, but they're endings, I think. There's like 9 chairs. What the fuck? I managed to make my way. I managed to make my way to class after a few more interruptions. I hurry into my usual seat and unwrap the bundle of sweet rolls. The rolls release an intoxicating bouquet of sweet, doughy goodness. I pop one into my mouth. It tastes even better than it smells. I'll have to remember to get some more later. Oh my god, it actually stops it from generating. The boys have all arrived already. And the smell of my sweet rolls wafting... That's so weird not to be a euphemism. The smell... I'm doing erotica work, shut up. Okay, this is really hard to do. And over the smell of my sweet rolls wafting through the classroom stops their conversations. What the fuck was that? Rocco reaches over my desk and snatches a roll. He gives me a hammy wink and takes a bite. Am I just gonna reference this goddamn thing all day? Alexa, what is the definition of hammy?
Ephenostradiol is an estrogen medication which is used widely in birth control pills and
No, Alexa, you do not go. No, you do not go there. Alexa, hammy. She's starting to act like a real woman. Alexa, definition of hammy.
Here's something I found on the web. According to usf.edu, hammy choi, I guess in the sense that it's more natural, but I don't think it's healthier per se.
Oh, goddamn. Okay, well, that didn't help me at all. I don't know what hammy wink is.
How kind of you to share with the class, darling.
Those smell really wonderful. Could I try one?
God damn. You should have... Oh, I should... How the fuck was I supposed to know this is what this game is? Put one in his mouth. God damn it. Just to piss off Dickweed, I'm gonna put one in his mouth. Oh my god. Select an especially plump roll and shove it into Lux's mouth. His shout of surprise is quickly muffled by Bread. He dies on the spot.
Isn't it amazing? It's like a little bite of heaven.
I thought you'd seductively do it. I didn't think you'd fucking cram it into his face. Lux smiles at me. I can see the hint of a blush in his pale cheeks.
Amazing. Absolutely.
Caspian glares at us from the far side of the room.
Do you not see what all these gifts are? They're trying to buy you. Everyone wants to be a part of your coming-of-age ceremony. Are you truly so naive as to think all the men of our village are showering you with gifts for no good reason?
I'm debating on either doing this or doing... Not this. I'm debating on doing Root or just saying fuck it and going to Judgment, because people are watching Judgment. And I'm kind of curious to see where that story goes. I know, and I don't care. I cram a sweet roll into my mouth and make a rude gesture with my free hand.
I'm not an idiot, Caspian. Doesn't mean I can't enjoy it.
Ignatius laughs when he sees me looking over at him. He quickly looks away and busies himself with his notes. Just then, Elder Scroll enters the classroom. I know what it says. He doesn't even bother coming to the front of the class. He simply beckons us to him from the front door. You fat fuck.
I've got a special class session for you today.
But I don't want to walk in there.
One of the most important lessons you'll ever learn.
Now get over here.
We'll be doing something a little more practical. Gather your things and meet me outside.
Oh, cool. A fucking trip? We'd have to get parents to sign some bullshit paper? He hurries off. That doesn't really sound like hurries off.
I thought our most important lesson was yesterday.
Why is this M-rated?
There's an entire world that exists out there beyond your whim wham, you know.
The fuck's a whim wham? That's Chris Patton. Who the fuck is this guy?
Whim
Lux.
If you're calling it that, it means you're not mature enough to be talking about it.
Flower. It's also cool to see, like, renowned actors pop and have little mistakes, too. That's kind of cool.
Can you idiots talk about Sirocco's penis somewhere else? You're blocking the doorway.
At least it's getting a little mature finally. God damn. Fucking start out, I feel like I'm 10 years old. Let's talk about puberty.
How terribly rude of us. Not to worry, Iggy. We can continue talking about my penis on the way to wherever it is we're going.
Ignatius draws his fist back to punch Rocco, but finds his fist firmly gripped by Lux.
Don't do this now, Ignatius. It's not worth getting in trouble. Save it for training in the afternoon.
And punch his penis. Ignatius withdraws his arm and pushes past Rocco, who seems entirely unconcerned. With the fight broken up, we all file out of the classroom and begin following after Elder Soul. It's so weird. But I guess this is so they don't have to animate every little